June Lockhart, star of Lassie, turns 100 on TV mom's birthday. Jon Provost shares pictures and memories of her. Exclusive. When June Lockhart joined the cast of Lassie, I had already been there for a year. She lived in New York, worked on both coasts, and was always on the air. The thought of having her family reside in one location appealed to her. She needed to provide for her 2 kids. She also thought the role was really dignified. The staff loved her, but I wasn't sure about myself. I made the decision to test my new mother. We were practicing a scenario while seated at the kitchen table. I kicked her leg under the table. She shifted her leg as if it had been an accident. I kicked more forcefully and found it once again. She turned her legs away once again. It was obviously not an accident that I had to go far down in my chair in order to kick her once again. June knew she had to deal with the matter, but she didn't want to cause any commotion. "Stop that right now," she said loudly, waving her finger directly in my face. My eyes were as large as saucers as I froze. You could hear a pin drop as everyone turned to face us. I sat up straight, and I promise you that I will never do it again. She worried about me. June and I had a close relationship and worked side by side happily for the next 6 years. She was concerned about my size in particular. She often requested a large breakfast to be sent to her dressing room since she believed I wasn't eating enough. Then, under the guise of running lines, she would call me in to get me some lunch. Both on and off screen, I had no issue reacting to June in a loving manner. Despite her great concern, she never treated me like a child. She always thought of me as a professional actor and a coworker. She handled me like a professional and valued my effort. June was well liked on the shoot because of her amazing sense of humor. Lassie once had a rash that caused him to lose a portion of his coat, which concealed the fact that he was really a man, just before Christmas. To create a merkin for him, they had to summon Max Factor. Years later, June told me that she had performed a little Christmas song for the crew, which went, "Deck the halls with boughs of holly, hide the balls on that old collie." She was a lot of fun.